Hello, everyone. I am Madam Anireju Erewa. Whatever time you are right now, on this Tuesday, 11th June 2024, I greet and welcome you to my channel, Anireju News. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Mete wa Biafra de no. Mete wa Biafra de no.
Asina heri jigumegi.
Mete wa Biafra de no.
Akane hiora.
Dule o.
Mete ha.
Mete wa Biafra de no.
Mete re mondigala.
Today's episode that I am doing is as a result of a write-up piece that was put out on Sunday, 9th of June 2024. And also a video. The video was in the Igbo language, but the write-up piece was in English. So reading the write-up piece, I can tell right away that it was Obienu, who is in Los Angeles, California, that made the video, and I guess the write-up piece. And it was very scandalous. And I thought, this is not the time anymore where we will allow some haters in this Biafra freedom restoration to have their way, to think they can eat their cake and have it, to think that they can run off with a silver spoon, to think that they can put innocent individuals who are really honest in this struggle, to think that they can put this Biafra freedom restoration on a wild goat race. It's not so anymore. Times have changed. Yes, times have changed. Some haters in this Biafra restoration are into cowardice, internal crisis, rage. They are into that habit again, which is what OBD was into. That cowardice, internal crisis range, just to cause unnecessary distractions. to cause unnecessary destruction. Yes. Instead of Obidienu and these cowards to fight the external enemies, who are the British and the Fulanis, we are talking about external enemies instead of Obidienu and these cowardice haters in this Biafra freedom restoration to fight external forces. They would on purpose be causing internal problems for the sake of attention. ADD, attention. That's what Obidi was trying to do. At first, one would think to ignore such attention deficit seeking in the IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, freedom restoration. But on a second thought, in this era of media, they shouldn't be dealt with. Yes, they should be dealt with. To wash their dirty linen out in the open, since they choose not to respect themselves. Obidienu and all his court, since they choose not to respect themselves, then one has to deal with them. Wash their dirty linen out in the open. Yes. Yes. They are the snakes that coiled around the doorpost of IPOB, waiting to stretch and swallow anyone in this struggle who is dedicated, who is honest, that they look at, they view, they consider to be obstacle to prevent their evil deeds in the IPOB. Yes. They look at when you see that kind of video and that write-up piece that Obidienu, I don't know, one kind of, he has a name, he called it, I don't even know the name they call it. It means that they are suffering from agony of defeat. They are suffering from agony of defeat. And so, they are into that confrontation, cowardice confrontation, character assassination, stigmatization, scandalousness, which is what Obidi and his court knows how to do. Yes. They are the shameless traitors, sabotagers, betrayers, efulefus inside the IPOB who have made several unwanted, unwarranted attempts to use their position in IPOB to exhibit disobedience, authoritative behavior, to cause destabilizations in the IPOB. But they have failed. They have failed woefully. They have failed woefully. OBD, Obienu, is an insecure, disorderly, alcoholic drunkard who lives in Los Angeles, California, USA, who goes to the bar to gobble hard liquor. Yes, to gobble hard liquor in bar. After which, he will lose control of himself from being drunk. Yes, now they tell una so. That one way had enough to do that write-up piece and try to character assassinate leader. Trying to character assassinate leader. And Obienu thought he will get away with it. He character assassinate leader because leader is in DSS custody. And so he thought he could do that and then he will get away. Hell no. Obienu will lose control of himself from being drunk in bar in Los Angeles, California, USA. And then he gets into fight. Yeah, he gets into fight. Okay. Now talk, now they bring talk. If Obienu respect himself, people not go know these characteristics. Say this is him. This is who he is. A drunkard. Once he sees liquor, that's it. Okay. Obienu really does not worth talking about. But since he wants to ignite his madness again to scandalous and character assassinate, that character assassination, trying to character assassinate leader, to play a deliberate, dirty propaganda that he did in the write-up and in the video on Sunday, 9th of June, 2024, thinking that he will get away like before. So as Obienu can now see, he is not getting away. He's not getting away. This time around, There is no hiding place for a pathological liar like Obidi Obienu, who thought that him and his courts would be able to sabotage the Biafra freedom restoration. That's what he thought. Him and his court, he has loyalty courts. He has them. Obidi Obienu is a power-hungry scammer who used his position in IPOB, North America, into his personal inheritance, into his personal tax-free property asset. He turned IPOB North America into a shareholdership type of business with his loyalty cohort, his loyalist cohort, to seriously scam, duped, embezzled IPOB North America funds. Yes, money that honest, hard-working IPOB members paid Obidi Obienu and his cohort. They embezzled the money. Now that one, they talk garbage, they vomit rubbish about our leader in a useless write-up piece. So, he did not respect himself. He thinks he will do that and get away because our leader did for DSS custody. Obidi Obienu, there is no hiding place for you. There is no hiding place for you, not anymore. Yes. So, you should have respect yourself and not to do that. Yeah. Obidi Obienu lives in Los Angeles, California, in Pacific time zone. But he used one of his loyalists in Delaware, Eastern time zone, to establish a fake fraudulent account. Yes, Obidi Obienu. The one when he do that write-up, to scandalous, to character assassinate our leader, where did DSS custody? Who has sacrificed so much for this struggle? Who opened the eyes of many? Obidi Obienu. Okay. All right. Yes. Open the fake. He is in California, in a different time zone in the US here. Obidi Obienu had one of his loyalists in Delaware, Eastern time, to establish a fake, fraudulent account where people are paying in there, using it like a shareholdership. Okay. Obidiobien. Obidiobien self-enthroned himself to be the controller of DOS. He turned himself as, he became the father of DOS. Yes. Where Chika Edozien, Chinansa Woru, Tony Zurumike, Nenanya Anyan, Uche Mefo, God's Will Nanje, George Onyibe, and there is more way there, Australia. His name skipped me. Now Australia that one day. He said now they in charge of Biafra, Biafra TV, Radio Biafra. That our leader was the director of Radio Biafra. That one way there, Australia. I think now when you go know who I'm talking about. All of them were loyalists of Obidiobien in DOS. Yes. Obienu and his loyalists, Uche Mefo, practically scattered IPOB North America like a broken pieces of glass. Have you seen where when a glass drop, it will shatter to pieces? This is what Obienu and his loyalists, Uche Mefo, that's what they did with IPOB. North America. Yes. They tore IPOB, North America, to pieces while defrauding members. Yes. During the absence of our dear leader, you know, when they went to invade, you know, the Fulani military, Nigeria, went to invade the leader private residence, Papa Royal Palace, in an attempt to assassinate him, and God helped him. God was with him. He had to save his life so he can be able to, come for trial. He had to leave. Yes, now. So, during that time, leader whereabout was not known, and everybody were worried about our leader whereabout. So, during that time where nobody know where leader dey in whereabout, Obienu, he made himself to be the leader of IPOB. Yes, he made himself to be the leader of IPOB. He said that nobody should say that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike won. Obidiobien said, nobody should say he's not the leader anymore. Him, Obidiobien, is now the leader of IPOB worldwide. And Uche Mefo, Uche Mefo, the two of them, and Nenaya, they all were against leader. They said leader is not It's not the director again. He's not the leader of IPOB. Obi Diobienu made himself leader of IPOB. And then Ushemefo and Nenanya, they all Ogori, they all if that's not overthrown, I don't know what to call it. But as God will have it, a leader showed up in Israel, and we were all thankful to God. I mean, we all thank God that a leader showed up in Israel. We were so grateful. Yes, we were so grateful. And when our leader surfaced in Israel, it was because of the illegalities and violations of Obidiobienu's vindictive, cowardice, destructive activities of IPOB, not America, that myself, Madam Anireju Erewa, and two delegates in the United States traveled to Israel to go to meet with leader. Yes, to meet with leader to discuss the mess that Obidiobieну, Ushemefo, Nenanya, and Chika Doziem and Chinansa Urudem, to discuss the mess they turned IPOB into. Yes. So, to discuss the mess. And they didn't like it. They didn't like it that I went to Israel to see leader. It was all head loose for Obienu, Uchemefo, Nenanya. And one way don't die now. It was in Texas, Clement Okoro. It was all head loose for them, yes. And seeing leader, I'll tell you, is one of the greatest gifts, I would say, I have received in this struggle. To see him with my two naked eyes. Yes. And that's why I have the highest respect for him. He cared about the struggle. He cared about Biafra. When he said he will sacrifice all that is sacrificable for this struggle, and he has. He meant it. His passion for Biafra is even above himself and anything else. And that's why anybody in their right senses who is not drunk like Obidiobieну, that would dare vomit rubbish and try to character assassinate our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for all that he has done for Biafra, for Biafrans, not even for Africa, for the oppressed. Anybody who is in their right side say, dare not. Yes, Obidio is a nuisance. It's a nuisance. And he had enough to try to character assassinate our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to please Binta Yanko, to please the Fulanis them, to please Fagbemi, to please them, to please the external enemies. Obidio, you are a useless man. You are done for. Yes, you are done for. Obidio is suffering from agony of defeat. He is suffering from agony of defeat. Definitely, Obidio Ushemefo George Onyibe, whom leaders sacked from DOS, who were no longer serving on DOS, but have connection with DOS through Chika Edozie and them, Shinaza Woruda. Yes. Must have thought that the international crime committed against our leader in Kenya in July 2021, that some members of DOS are mixed in it. They thought it would be the end of our leader and the end of the Biafra freedom restoration. Yes. So they must have rejoiced. That's why Obidio have been quiet. But as you can see now, it is not the things are igniting out there. Everybody is calling for the release of our leader. And recently, our leader, for the first time since the extraordinary rendition where they brought him to DSS detention and kept him there for the first time, on the 20th of May, he spoke. And his voice is still as strong. Yes, he spoke. And I think that is why Obidio decided that he will do this character assassination of video and the write-up piece. Yeah. Of our leader. Yes. Obidio, when you point one finger, see how many fingers are pointed at you. You know? Yeah. You are playing your foolishness again. You are playing your foolishness again. And this time, no getting away with it. Yes. Oh, yes. There is no smoke without fire, and there is no fire without smoke. No doubt, because as it be now, the Fulanis, Nigeria government don't have any case against our leader. No case against him. Everyone is calling for him to, free him. No case. So Binta Yanko, Fagbemi, you all are keeping our leader there for no reason at all. So, no doubt, the Fulani contraption government in desperation, evil quest, must have once again reached out, if possible, recruited the Los Angeles, California, USA base Obidiobienu, the drunkard. Yeah. And maybe the lost Raseket, his hands, with a Ghana must go to do a dirty propaganda slander of our leader, which is the video and the write-up piece on Sunday, 9th of June, 2024. If only Obidiobienu and his cohorts knows how much they have failed woefully. If only they know. Yes. Biafrans know that Obidiobienu is a drunk, is a drunkard. Obidiobienu has no conscience and no integrity at all. Yeah. Obidiobienu, since you like to, this should give you this should be a challenge to you. If you say that you have not been approached by the Nigerian government, they did not approach you, the enemies, or even, all those political jobbers, prostitutes them. If they not approach you to give you something, come out and say they did not. Come out and say it. Yes. And don't begin to waste people's time anymore. Don't waste people's time anymore. I did this video to let you know that you all have failed woefully. Yes. Even look at the comments people are making. I don't think it's something you want to see. That shows how much people know you now for who you are. Yes. Okay. God pursueth who pursue an innocent person. The spirit of Biafra is pursuing Obidiobienu and his cohort right now. It's pursuing him for all the evil that Obidiobienu and his cohorts have committed against the Biafra freedom restoration, against IPOB, against our leader, Ohamadike 1. Yes. OBD, Obienu, and all enemies, both within and external, shall be put to shame. Yes, they shall be put to shame. There is no case against our leader, Ohamadike 1. He is not a terrorist. He is not a scammer, as falsely alleged by that alcoholic drunkard Obidi Obienu in a recent write-up piece and a video. Obidi Obienu, you are being haunted by Biafra spirit. Yes, you are being haunted by Biafra spirit. You and your cohort. Okay. Yes. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Release him. Nigeria government, Fulani court. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Release him. There is no case against him. No case against him. Let him go scot-free. Yes. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Anireju News. If you would like to donate to charity humanitarian, you can do so on my Cash App. Also, visit Anireju News online store to order for t-shirts, pens, mugs, and souvenirs. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to bring atrocities of Fulani government, Nigerian government, that they have committed against us, Biafra, to the notice of the world. Thank you.
Mete wa Biafra de no.
Mete na ha.
Mete wa Biafra de no.
Asina he hiji kumegi.
Mete wa Biafra de no.
Agany